Reading this guy's diary is wild. January 1st, day 1. January 2nd, day 0. January 3rd, day 1. Lin Fan is a total pervert. This guy has zero self-control. He could not even hold out for 2 days. Wait, Zhao Qinglin, what are you even thinking? Gross, stop. But wait, from June 9th all the way until today, that's 3 whole months. He actually kept up this streak the entire time? No way. Did he turn into a saint? Oh, achoo! If I knew it would be like this. I should have acted a bit more mature, or maybe just acted super cute to tease him. At this point, the background music kicks in while she is lost in her own crazy thoughts.
She's completely overthinking this whole situation. But let's look at what's actually written in the diary.
It says on June 9th, to celebrate finishing exams, he heavily rewarded himself. Bro, even an iron body cannot handle that much rewarding. And yep, that is the exact day he ended up in the hospital. This is actually hilarious. Who gets hospitalized for that? But then, on August 10th, he played a game and met a terrible support. This support player died 20 times in 15 minutes. Lin Fan was so mad he flamed them online for over a month. And guess what their username was? Elf Beautiful Girl. She was so mad she literally asked if he got hit by a truck today. Meanwhile, Zhao Qinglin calls her uncle because her suitcase got taken. She needs it found immediately. It's packed with valuables, so she even asks for bodyguards to back her up when she confronts the thief. She wants her stuff back. But here's the thing, Lin Fan actually left his number at a shop, hoping the girl who swapped suitcases would call. Later that night, she messages him. Good evening, noob. Good evening, little brother. Did you take the wrong medicine today? Why are you not flaming me anymore? Do you actually enjoy being scolded by a big sister? Well, he replies he is not that twisted. She warns him that tomorrow he's going to have major bad luck. Lin Fan just laughs it off. He asks if she's going to crush him with her 300-pound body. She tells him to keep that same energy tomorrow. He claims he's built different. He says his attitude is not just for show. She mocks him, warning him that he is absolutely going to get it tomorrow. He tells her to meet him in real life instead of talking big online. She tells him to just wait. The next day at university, Lin Fan introduces himself to the class, mentioning his recent stay in the hospital. The teacher asks him to share some hobbies, but Lin Fan coldly replies he doesn't like showing off. Instantly, the girls in the room notice something. This new guy is actually gorgeous! They immediately start begging each other to go grab his contact info. One classmate even begs Lin Fan to swap seats because so many girls are trying to get close. His deskmate tells him to stay strong and ignore them. But then the classroom door opens. Why is the legendary school beauty Zhao Qinglin stepping into a freshman classroom? Is she actually here for the new guy? The guys in the class start stuttering in pure awe.
Hello, senior sister. She smiles and asks if he doesn't recognize his big sister anymore, speaking in that exact melting voice from online. Oh, this is a massive plot twist. She sweetly reminds him that he wanted her to help him study today. She asks what color notebook he prefers. Because she brought a special one just for him. And guess what's written on the cover? His own trash talk message to her. She challenges him to work hard together and reach the top of the class. Does he dare to accept? She warns him to meet her at lunch or his secret diary is going public, ending his college life early. This girl is absolutely ruthless. She is blackmailing him with his own secret diary. His missing suitcase is definitely in her hands. Our boy Lin Fan tells his senior she is going way too far, but she does not care at all. After all, he trash-talked her in-game for a whole month, so she thinks it is fair game. She warns him to meet her at noon. If he does not show up, she will totally ruin him. Right away, his classmates start asking if he already knows the gorgeous senior Zhao. But class is starting and they complain that his lips are completely sealed. After class, Lin Fan heads out and asks where she is. She tells him the second-floor cafeteria. Suddenly, a bully named Wang Zhengtang blocks him, demanding the senior's contact info. He claims he skipped studying abroad just for her, and a broke loser like Lin Fan has no chance. The bully demands the contact info, but Lin Fan tells him straight up how disgusting he is. Bully warns him to watch his back, but Lin Fan just walks off. Lin Fan finally meets up with the senior, but the tension is already building. Honestly, this whole situation is getting pretty wild. She asks if she is scary, and he points out she literally brought a whole crew of bodyguards.
Talk about dramatic, right? He sits down, totally on guard against whatever she is planning next.
Everyone in the cafeteria is watching them.
Out of nowhere, the school beauty comments on how bright the sun is today. But wait, it is literally raining outside. Lin Fan jokes she must be blinded by his good looks. He asks if he can share her food, and she happily tells him to go ahead. Since she cannot finish it anyway, she is already plotting her next move to tease him. Then she drops a bomb. She wants Lin Fan to become her personal puppy. She points out her dress costs 20,000 yuan, and he must pay or face total social ruin. Our girl literally holds all the dirt on him, and they both know it. Bro only has 2,000 yuan. He offers to wash it and pay 1,500, but she refuses. Because it is dirty, she is throwing it away. He is left completely helpless, wondering what to do. She demands his last 2,000 yuan first, leaving the other 18,000 for later.
Lin Fan begs to keep 500 yuan for food, shocking her that he survives on so little. Our wealthy senior cannot believe how incredibly broke he actually is. He reminds her that not everyone comes from a wealthy family like hers. Seeing his struggle, she decides to let him off the hook for the money.
But there is a catch. He has to be her puppy for a month to clear the debt.
She boasts that countless guys would kill for this, yet she is offering it only to him. Our school beauty even says he gets the honor of moving in with her as her loyal pet. Lin Fan is totally stunned. He asks her if she is being a little too wild here.
He calls it humiliating, but she is offended he is actually turning down an offer others dream of.
Our boy stands his ground, but she is not about to let her favorite toy slip away. She sweetens the deal, offering to waive the debt and pay him 10,000 yuan a month.
10,000 a month is more than most college graduates make at their first real jobs. Our main character hesitates, trying to argue that some things are more important than money. So she doubles it to 20,000, promises full benefits, and agrees to keep his diary secret. She even offers to hire his parents and fully cover all of his college tuition and expenses. It is an insane offer, and Lin Fan is left completely speechless at her overwhelming wealth. He tries to hold on to his dignity, telling her that he cannot be bought like this. With money off the table, she tells her bodyguards to turn around for her next move. Now she asks if he is ready, and honestly, we are all waiting to see what happens next. Basically, this gorgeous senior accuses Lin Fan of having feelings for her, leaving him completely speechless. She straight up threatens to call the cops and accuse him of harassment if he doesn't comply. Lin Fan is shocked by her dirty tactics, but she is already moving to her next threat. She warns him that if he refuses, she will expose his cringe secret diary and make him socially dead. Now she asks if he is ready to be her obedient little puppy, promising not to call the police. Plus, she promises to still give him all the amazing perks she mentioned before. He even gets to move into her place and eat together with her. They will even share a bed, making our boy immediately fold and agree to sign the contract. Honestly, she even had the contract printed. This senior is playing 5D chess, and I love it. Lin Fan tries to negotiate, saying a 24-hour on-call schedule is impossible because of his university classes. She tells him to just come over after his lectures, but then he realizes, wait, what about the nights? Surely he does not have to sleep over, too. She replies that obviously he does, since his days are fully booked. Otherwise, her money is wasted, so she tells him to wait for her at the campus gate after class. She demands he warm her bed tonight and commands him to bring back her suitcase while he is at it. Back in the dorm, his roommate asks why he looks so stressed, wondering if he is scared of the local bully Huang Zhengtong. His roommate jokingly tells him not to worry because if Huang Zhengtong beats him up, he will gladly bury him. Lin Fan is like, thanks for the absolute moral support, bro, but let us skip the funeral arrangements. He reveals he is moving out, making his roommate call him a total coward for running away before the bully even strikes. But Lin Fan knows Huang Zhengtong is just the senior simp. Even if he cannot fight him, he can easily outrun him. Speak of the devil! The angry simp corners him, yelling that they still have an unsettled score from lunch. Lin Fan just sighs and tells him he is being incredibly boring, which totally confuses the guy. He confronts the simp, asking why he is constantly picking fights with him instead of actually chasing the senior.
He points out that the guy is always stalking him instead of Zhao Qinglin, making it look like he has a crush on him.
Wait, is this bully secretly in love with Lin Fan? Honestly, love has no boundaries in this crazy story. Outraged, the bully challenges him to a fight at the school gate, threatening to absolutely wreck him. Lin Fan just laughs it off, saying he is not his dad, so there is no way he is showing up. He refuses to go, asking what the guy can even do about it and what his problem is. But then, boom, the bully attacks and Lin Fan instantly dodges, shouting that everyone saw who threw the first punch. Lin Fan counters with lightning speed. This crazy agility is definitely not normal for someone who just left the hospital. Meanwhile, a gorgeous sports car rolls up, and trust me, this school's campus goddess knows how to make an entrance. It is none other than the campus goddess, Zhao Qinglin. Instantly, a bunch of simps rush over to beg for photos. They are literally begging, claiming to be her biggest fans from the school's esports club. Another guy laughs, pleading for a group picture because his younger sister absolutely adores her. Zhao Qinglin coldly rejects them all, politely asking them to step aside and not waste her time. But then some salty guy starts jeering, accusing her of throwing herself at a freshman and even sitting on his lap. The insults get nasty, and the crowd is shocked by how incredibly toxic these haters can be. Zhao Qinglin's eyes go cold. She commands her bodyguards to pin the loudmouths down so she can personally slap them. At this point, Lin Fan arrives, waving and calling out to his senior amidst the chaotic scene. The bodyguards grab the haters by their arms, ready to let the goddess deliver some serious physical education. Lin Fan runs over, happily waving his hands and laughing at how intense this reunion is. She beams at him, thanking him for delivering her suitcase, but Lin Fan nervously asks if she is about to beat someone up. She pretends to be innocent, claiming she is super gentle. He looks around, asking why everyone is kneeling on the floor. She casually shrugs it off, saying maybe they just like the cold floor, which is obviously a hilarious lie. Lin Fan calls them total weirdos and suggests her bodyguards drag them away first, because he is too soft-hearted to watch. She absolutely loves his sweet, caring attitude, praising him for being such a thoughtful little puppy. She shows him her massive luxury car collection, telling him to pick one. He goes for a sleek sports car. She asks if he has a license. Turns out he has nothing. He was actually planning to get it after his college exams, but ended up hospitalized instead. Real tragedy right there. She says having no license is a complete no-go, so she will put in the work and drive them herself. He can only awkwardly thank her. Things get wild fast. He begs his senior to stay serious and behave herself. They are literally flying down the road, but she says the car has insane autopilot, so there is no need to worry. The wealthy senior claims she is just way too bored in the driver's seat, begging him to let her have some fun right now. He panics, telling her they absolutely cannot do this here and must wait until they park. Instantly agreeing to the deal, she tells him to drop his pants the moment they arrive so she can have her fun with him. Talk about zero chill. Her command is simple. He better serve her well tonight. He just nervously promises to do his absolute best tonight. Once inside the house, she immediately orders him to help take her shoes off. Seeing him hesitate, she asks if he is feeling sick, but he quickly obeys. Next, she dumps a pile of laundry on him. He finally speaks up, saying he agreed to be her pet, not her maid. Helping her with her shoes was fine, but washing her dirty clothes is where he draws the line. Plus, she is an incredibly wealthy heiress, so why does she not have a personal maid handling all of these chores instead of him? She snaps back, asking if he is really complaining, before explaining that actual maids are just too annoying. It turns out she hates having strangers touch her personal space, so she never hired anyone. Honestly, her rich girl rules are wild. Apparently, she used to just burn or throw away her clothes after wearing them once. Lin Fan is totally dumbfounded by this logic. If she literally just throws everything away after one single use, why is she making him wash them right now? Our main character points out that she literally never wears anything twice anyway. She immediately snaps, telling him to shut up, stop asking stupid questions, and just obey his master. If he disobeys, she warns him that she has 10,000 ways to make his life an absolute living hell. Just look at how she dominates him. This dynamic is kind of crazy, but he secretly enjoys it. It is low-key hilarious to watch. Suddenly, she catches him staring and demands to know what he is watching. Startled, he stammers out that he's just admiring a total beauty right in front of him. Flattered by his quick wit, she orders him to come over and blow dry her hair. Without wasting any time, he gets right to work to please her. The chemistry between these two is honestly off the charts, and the tension is so thick. You can really tell she loves having complete control over him, teasing him every chance she gets. Honestly, who can blame him for playing along with someone this beautiful? Our boy is completely trapped in her web now, with absolutely no escape. He is just completely wrapped around her finger, and there is nothing he can do. There is absolutely no way out of this situation for our main character. After her hair is dry, she tells him to put the dryer away and go grab her food delivery from the door. When he gets to the door, her massive bodyguard, Uncle Wang, warns him to stay in line or face deadly consequences. But Lin Fan just sighs, telling the uncle that he has got it all wrong. He is not the one doing any bullying here. Because it is actually the other way around. Later, he asks what he should do with her leftover food skewers. When he asks if they should just save the leftovers in the fridge for tomorrow, she tells him to throw them out so Uncle Wang can completely destroy everything. According to her, once she touches something, nobody else is allowed to lay a finger on it, especially her food. She would literally rather burn her leftovers than let another human touch them. Total rich girl problems. Out of nowhere, she suddenly apologizes for forgetting about him and immediately drags him over, demanding that he sit down right now and play video games with him. Our boy definitely did not see this coming. The rich senior is teasing our boy, saying she is so scared because he threatened to destroy her after gaming. Lin Fan panics, apologizing that he had no idea she was that user. She is not having it, daring him to actually try making a move. When he gets close, she instantly flinches and asks if he wants to die. Lin Fan points out she literally dared him to, but she warns him not to use logic. She warns him not to get any ideas. She laughs it off, teasing his skinny looks and asking what wild things he is imagining. She asks if he is after her body, then quickly shifts gears to start their gaming session. She moved out of the girls' dorm specifically to grind ranks, so she is definitely ready to play. But first, she demands that he change his in-game name. Lin Fan offers to change it. Wait, the author really cooked here? She actually offers him $10,000 a month to keep that name. Hearing that sweet bonus, he promises he will never change it, and they launch the game. He instantly feeds, blaming his quick death on a slippery hand. Then things get spicy when his hand accidentally wanders a bit too high on her leg. He swears it was an accident, but she is not buying it, demanding he admit his mistake. This absolute clown says his mistake was going too high because just touching her leg wouldn't get caught. She snaps, that is not the issue, leaving him wondering if leg touching was somehow fine? Turns out she is actually mad that he went AFK during their ranked match, leaving her completely stranded. They still secure the win. Since it is late, she calls it a night, but insists he still needs to be punished for his roaming hands. He must sleep right outside her bedroom door, and he has to keep his pillow pressed tight against the wood. When he complains, she threatens to make him run 200 meters naked at the school gates. Terrified of streaking at school, our boy begs for mercy and happily agrees to the hallway floor instead. The next morning, the family driver, Uncle Wang, insists on driving him to school. He even hands him some breakfast, which Lin Fan gladly accepts. Uncle Wang immediately asks the burning question, did they sleep together last night? He then asks if Lin Fan actually likes Qinglin. Lin Fan joke confesses he loves her physically, but only likes her mentally. The driver calls him a total playboy, but Lin Fan swears he has never even dated. He says it does not matter, pointing out that Qinglin has a very unique personality. She ignores all other guys, making Lin Fan the very first man she has ever brought home. Talk about a massive plot twist. Her dad is rich, so treating her well means inheriting the whole empire. Lin Fan is stunned, but quickly tries to clear the air. He admits she probably just wants to mess with him, rather than actually having real feelings. But once he steps out of that $1 million ride at school, the entire campus goes wild. Girls are swooning left and right, wondering which department this handsome rich heir came from. One girl immediately runs up to ask for his contact, but he politely lies about forgetting his phone, completely shutting her down. Then another girl named Lu Xiaoyao steps up to try her luck. She asks why he is avoiding her, demanding to know if he has some issue.
He claims he is just a very conservative guy, which only offends her more.
Our boy is having none of it, calmly telling her to show some self-respect.
He adds that they are both freshmen, they are not a fit, so she should target someone else.
He clearly sneaked a peek, but is still acting all innocent. Who is this guy anyway? She acts clueless, then playfully tells the handsome lead to guess her identity.